Alright, buckle up everyone, because what I'm about to show you is pretty wild. You thought Dacia couldn't get more daring? Well, the 2026 Duster just proved you wrong. We've got our hands on a leaked image or a very convincing rendering of the next-gen Dacia Duster. Forget everything you knew about Dacia's budget-friendly SUV. This is a complete ground-up redesign. Dacia's new Duster takes it to a whole new level. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete transformation. Far more aggressive, modern and premium than before. It's a clear signal that Dacia is aiming higher. Let's take a closer look at the 2026 Dacia Duster. Okay, let's start with the most obvious part. This exterior. The 2026 Duster has undergone a massive revolution. Gone are the softer lines of the current model. Now it features sharper, muscular angles and an assertive stance. Look at the shoulder line and wheel arches, a night and day difference. This Duster means business. The Y-shaped headlights and taillights are a signature. The headlights give a distinctive modern look. The larger grille features an integrated light bar. This gives the Duster a wider, more planted appearance. Check out the larger wheels. They fill out the pronounced wheel arches perfectly. Combined with sculpted bodywork, it leans into an off-roader aesthetic. It's now a compact adventure vehicle. Now, if this new Duster's design looks a little familiar to you, especially if you've been following Dacia's concept cars, you're not wrong. There's a very strong resemblance, a clear design lineage, to the Dacia Bigster concept that was revealed a while back. That concept showcased a much more rugged, adventure-focused design language for Dacia, and it seems the 2026 Duster is the first production model to really embrace that ethos wholeheartedly. It's like they took the Bigster, shrunk it down a bit and said this is the new Duster. And honestly, I'm all for it. The Bigster was a fantastic looking concept, and seeing its DNA here is very promising. A key part of this rugged identity is the increased emphasis on off-road capability, or at least the appearance of it. We can see what looks like a pretty generous high ground clearance, which is crucial for tackling more than just speed bumps. The roof rails are also new. They look more integrated and substantial than before, ready for whatever adventure gear you might want to throw up there. And then there's the redesigned underbody protection. Look at the front and rear bumpers. Those silver-colored skid plate elements are much more prominent, giving it that tough, ready-for-anything look. It's clear Dacia wants you to see this Duster as a vehicle that can handle a bit of rough and tumble. Another really significant aspect of this new Duster is how it incorporates Dacia's new branding, particularly the new DC Dacia Link emblem. We've seen this logo rolling out across the lineup, but on the 2026 Duster it feels like it truly comes into its own, perfectly complementing the car's modernized design. The logo itself is minimalist, geometric, and quite clever, forming the letters D and C in a chain-link style. It's a world away from the old shield badge, and it speaks volumes about the brand's forward direction. On this Duster, it's prominently displayed on that new, larger grille, and it just looks right. This change in visual language, spearheaded by the new logo and the overall design philosophy, profoundly affects the car's character. The old Duster with its previous badge always felt a bit, well, budget-conscious, even if it was a fantastic value. This new Duster with the sleek Dacia Link emblem and its sharp modern suit feels more sophisticated, more tech-forward, and frankly more desirable. It's amazing how much a logo and the surrounding design can influence perception. Chapter 4. What to expect inside. A Duster Tech Revolution. Now, while these leaks primarily focus on the stunning new exterior, we also have some tantalizing hints and rumors about what to expect the 2026 Dacia Duster. And if the interior transformation is even half as dramatic as the exterior, we're in for a real treat. Leaks and insider whispers point towards a fully digital dashboard finally making its way into the Duster. This would be a massive step up, bringing it in line with many of its more expensive competitors, and significantly modernizing the driver's experience. Beyond the digital dash, there's talk of a much larger central infotainment screen, and crucially, with thinner bezels. This is something many Duster owners and critics have been asking for. A larger, more responsive and better integrated screen would transform the cabin's ambiance and usability. We can also expect evolved interior materials. Chapter 5. Social media reactions. The internet is buzzing about the new Duster. As you can imagine, these leaked images of the 2026 Dacia Duster have sent the internet into a bit of a frenzy. Automotive forums, social media platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit, and car news comment sections are absolutely buzzing with reactions, and it's fascinating to see what people are saying. The overwhelming sentiment, shock, and excitement. Many can hardly believe this is a Dacia, and specifically a Duster given how radical the redesign appears to be. It's clear that Dacia has managed to capture people's attention in a big way. We're seeing comments like, "Is this really a Duster? It looks like a concept car," and "Wow, Dacia is not messing around anymore." Another common theme is the comparison to more premium brands, with some users exclaiming, "Looks like a baby Range Rover," or getting serious Volvo vibes from those headlights. Chapter 6. Expected pricing and launch. How much will this Duster cost? And when? Alright, let's talk about two of the most critical questions on everyone's mind. How much is this radical new 2026 Dacia Duster going to cost? And when can we actually expect to see it officially unveiled? Now this is where things get a bit speculative, as Dacia is keeping its cards very close to its chest. However, based on industry analysis, current Duster pricing, and the brand's overall strategy, we can make some educated guesses. The expectation is that the base model could start somewhere in the range of 18,000 to 22,000 euros in European markets. This would represent a price increase over the current Duster, which is to be expected given the significant upgrades in design, technology, and potentially materials. However, even at that price point, if Dacia delivers on the promise of these leaked images, the 2026 Duster would still represent incredible value for money. Think about what you'd be getting. A stunningly designed compact SUV with a modern interior, potentially new hybrid powertrains, which is another strong rumor, and that rugged, adventurous appeal. It would still undercut many of its key competitors by a significant margin. Chapter 7. The 2026 Duster a game changer, my final thoughts. So there you have it, a deep dive into the leaked images and exciting prospects for the 2026 Dacia Duster. From what we've seen, Dacia has truly raised the bar, not just for themselves but potentially for the entire affordable SUV segment. This new Duster, with its incredibly bold design, its rugged aspirations and its rumored tech upgrades, signals a massive step forward. It's clear that the Duster is no longer content to be just a budget SUV. It's aiming to be a genuinely desirable, stylish, and modern vehicle that still offers fantastic value. This transformation is more than just skin deep. It reflects Dacia's evolving brand identity, one that's smarter, bolder, and more confident. They're proving that affordable doesn't have to mean boring or basic. If they can deliver on the promise of these leaks and keep the pricing competitive, which is Dacia's hallmark, then the 2026 Duster isn't just a game changer, it's a potential segment leader in the making.